Please, take your seats. Well, I hope you're refreshed, revitalised and reinvigorated for this afternoon's debates. And if they're as good as those this morning, I think that everybody listening is in for a treat. Colleagues, we shall now consider the fourth motion of the day, a curriculum to prepare us for life, as printed on the order paper. To move the motion from the southeast of England, I call Hamzah Ahmed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. When almost 132,000 Make Your Mark respondents chose it to be their top issue, when 92% of students believe that PSHE should be a mandatory subject taught in schools, it is our responsibility as elected representatives of young people to listen. Sure, we have chosen a curriculum for life as our Devolve campaign in the past. Sure, there are other groups campaigning for quality PSHE, SRE, and finance education. But this does not mean that we should abandon the campaign and all we have achieved because we have made some ground. On the contrary, Mr. Speaker, we must persevere. Unemployment in the UK is drastically falling, but the same cannot be said for youth unemployment, with us, as young people, being 3 times as likely to be unemployed than our seasoned counterparts. This shouldn't be an issue, though. Young people do not need to work. We just need to spend prolonged hours in an education system which is there to equip us with the skills required to tackle the greater world, right? Sadly, Mr. Speaker, the truth cannot be further from what I just said. Make no mistake, it is wonderful learning the value of X, but why do we not teach young people how to prepare a CV or find a job which would assist them in progressing in the field of their choice? Why is it that most secondary schools cover topics such as reproduction and puberty, but leave out vital issues such as the importance of consent or the influence of pornography in our society? Why do we expect young people to be politically engaged when we learn more about politics from watching Game of Thrones than we learn in our classrooms? These skills are paramount in the transition to adulthood. The campaign itself will not be difficult. I'm not saying that we need to reinvent the wheel. The infrastructure is already there in place for us. It's an issue that has cross-party support. Engage with our MPs and tell them that this is what young people want. Write to Nicky Morgan saying that it will not only benefit us, but society as a whole. Tell our party leaders that there needs to be a youth-led overhaul of the education system because our collective voices carry more weight than is necessary for this campaign to be successful. I agree that racism poses a huge threat to the fabric of our society. I agree that the stigma attached to mental health illnesses are degrading at the least. But these are not issues that 1 year of campaigning would solve. We must start from the ground up. We must have a curriculum for life. Thank you.